Namaskar. Welcome to Mahua's kitchen. I am Mahua again in front of you. Before you watch the recipe, if you have not yet subscribed my channel, please do subscribe, like, share. Today's recipe is my son's favorite chicken reshmi butter masala and my favorite chicken malai tikka. Please check the ingredients in the description box. I have written the quantity. I need a coarse paste with this coriander and green chilies. We need a coarse paste, remember, not a smooth paste. Now in a bowl, I'm going to take the chicken pieces, boneless chicken pieces, which I have cut into 1 inch and marinate this. I'm going to add hung curd and mix well. After mixing well, then I'm going to add salt to taste, garlic paste, round about 1.5 teaspoon of garlic paste, 1 teaspoon of ginger paste, black pepper powder, 1.5 teaspoon of black pepper powder, and cashew nut, which I have blanched in hot water and made a paste. This I'm going to add 1 full tablespoon, and the coriander, we made a coarse paste with the coriander and chilies, that I'm going to add now, and grated cheese and fresh cream. I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of fresh cream and mix well. Now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of white oil to it and mix well and keep it rest for around about 2 hours so that our chicken marinates well. Now I'm going to cover it and keep it rest in the freezer for around about 2 hours. After 2 hours, I'm going to heat a pan and add oil and round about 2 tablespoons of ghee. You can add butter too, and I'm going to add the chicken pieces to give a color to the chicken. While adding to the chicken, always remember that your pan should be hot, and at this time your flame should be high, as we don't want that the chicken should release its moisture. Then it will be difficult for us to roast it. So always when you roast a chicken in tawa, make a tandoor or something like that, do it in a high flame first few minutes. After 2 minutes cooking in high flame, I'm going to flip the chicken pieces. See, the color has come out pretty well, and as we have marinated the chicken for 2 hours, and it is a boneless too, it won't take that much time to cook. So now I'm going to take wooden skewers, 1 steel skewers, and a toothpick to make it a tikka, make the chicken a tikka. So see the way I'm taking. First I'm doing this in a wooden skewers. I'm showing you how you can prick the chicken pieces in the wooden skewers. See that this way you are going to prick it and keep aside. Now I'm going to take the steel skewers and see the way I'm pricking it. If you like my channel, please do subscribe, like, share and press the bell icon. And now I'm doing it in a toothpick. So if you have a steel skewers, you can use that. If you don't have that, you can use wooden skewers. If you don't have that too, you can do it in a toothpick too. I'm going to roast it in the tawa. Again adding tail to hot tawa and ghee or butter. And now I'm going to place the skewers, the chicken pieces, into the tawa to roast it. Always do it in a high flame. Now for the gravy, I need the ingredients. The ingredients are in the description box. You can check it there too. So now I'm going to take another pan and add 2 tablespoons of white oil and a teaspoon of ghee here, and add our boiled onion paste to it. When the raw smell of the onion paste goes away, then I'm going to add 1.5 teaspoon of garlic paste and half teaspoon of ginger paste. At this time, stir continuously because we don't want that our masala should stick to the pan and the color changes. Because it's a white gravy, we need a white color. So now I'm adding salt to taste and black pepper, round about 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Normally in white gravy you put white pepper. I don't have, so I'm going to use this. Now in the same bowl where we have marinated our chicken earlier, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of curd, cashew paste 1 tablespoon, and mix well. And then I'm going to add fresh cream 1 full tablespoon and mix well with round about 5 tablespoons of water. And when the raw smell of the masala goes away and releases oil, at that time I'm going to add the mixture of the curd mixture here and stir continuously, and the flame should be slow. If you like my recipes, please do subscribe my channel, press the bell icon, like, share, and don't forget to comment me continuously. And moving towards our chicken, yes, it is done. Few I have given right now, so it will take time, but the color has changed and it's done. My chicken has been done. Now I'm placing a bowl into the tawa and burned a coal and add little bit of oil here so the smoke comes away, and cover it for few seconds to get the smoky flavor out of the chicken. So now after 2-3 minutes I'm just taking it out and discard the bowl. And now I'm adding these chicken pieces into the gravy and now cover it to cook. After 3 minutes, just add kasuri methi, half teaspoon of kasuri methi into it, and again cover it with the lid for another 2 minutes. And moving towards our tawa, I'm flipping the other side too to get the color. Remember, the flame should be high. And again to the gravy, I am adding here round about 3 tablespoons of grated cheese. Yes, you need cheese here. And stir it and add 1 tablespoon of fresh cream. And I am almost done. I'll just cover it for 1 minute and keep it rest. Then again to get the smoky flavor, I'll burn the coal and cover it to get the smoke flavor. My gravy is done. I'll finish it with 1 tablespoon of butter and serve it. My favorite malai tikka is ready, and my son's favorite reshmi butter masala is ready to serve. Enjoy!